Hey, it's Kate, and I want to tell you something that I is really working for me, and I'm going to do this in a way of explaining the Introduce a Friend program. So I love organic cotton clothing. It feels better. My skin can breathe. I feel more like I'm in my body, and actually it doesn't even feel like I have much on when I wear organic cotton compared to conventional. So I use Piranha's clothes. These are I'm in the influencer program, and I'm wearing this tight-fitting tank top. There's no cleavage. I love it for that reason, and this loose overshirt. And what I'm doing right now is I'm introducing you to A, Prana, and B, their influencer program, right? And this is very much what we naturally do, especially as women, is we like to talk about what's working for us, and we like to share that with other people. And that's really, to me, what our Introduce a Friend program is all about at Yoga Healer, is we naturally want to reinforce what is working in our life, what is moving us towards thrive. We don't actually want to reinforce or talk that much about this stuff that is leading us in the wrong direction, right? We don't want to reinforce that because then we'll get more of that. In Ayurveda, there's a simple rule of thumb, an observation of a law of nature, and that's like increases like. We want to reinforce what's working. So if you're in the course, if you're in one of the Yoga Healer courses in Body Thrive or Yoga Health Coaching or Living Ayurveda course or Awake Living, if you're in one of our what we call our big courses, we want to make it really easy for you to reinforce what is working. And one of the ways that we do that is through the Introduce a Friend program. One of the analogies we often use at Yoga Healer is like you're on the bus. We're all on this bus together, and we have a very here's our little bus, and we have a very specific destination, right? We want to get to exactly where we want to get to, and we want to get results. For Body Thrive, we might want to be getting results in terms of immune integrity, energy integrity, daily alignment so that we sleep better, we feel more nourished, we are more nourished, and our household is falling into deeper rhythm. We are going in every single course towards some very specific results. So it's natural as you start to get results that you want to talk to your friends about it, right? You're telling your friends what's going on, and then they're asking you some questions. So what we want to do is make it really easy for a friend of yours to be able to talk to one of our enrollment coaches. And what we find in these conversations of like, hey, let's talk is that when we're introducing a friend, and often our friend has some questions, or maybe they're not even sure what are their goals, right? What are the results they want? But they may have some issues, right? Whether it's maybe you're talking to a yoga teacher who's struggling financially, or they're not struggling at all financially, but they actually just want to have more time. They want to have a freedom-based lifestyle, and they have some questions around around these deeper desires. What we would love for you to do, and we like to say thank you monetarily or in a fun bonus gift pack, is what we would love for you to do is actually introduce your friend to one of, I'm putting the hat on, this is a Yoga Healer enrollment coach. And then we have a very simple way for you to do this, for you to say like, hey friend, let's connect the dots here. Let's get connection going on so that they can, again, have a lot of access to, we have a ton of free information. We're never trying to rush people into courses, ever, prematurely, ever, ever, ever. We want people to get on the bus, right, who are ready to get on the bus. And so part of what we do is we actually help people get really clear on whether or not this is even the right bus for them. We don't want to get someone who's not a good fit or it's not the right time on a course at all. So again, our bus is our courses. In this process of giving people some guidance in this and giving them some free material or giving them a free e-course to help them determine what it is that they really want and to give them some conversations with one of our enrollment coaches, this is what we offer at Yoga Healer. So if you're interested, what you're going to do, and again, like this is our page here. You're watching the intro video. Just take a moment right now and brainstorm a few friends. And then when you do, it'll be really natural to fill out our refer a friend form, our conversation. So just take a moment right now and just ask yourself, friends, family, colleagues, people that you want to reinforce what's working in their life, and you want to actually create, this is something that we talk a lot about too, is because the bus is, the people here are getting to certain results up here. It's like who else? Who's part of your life already where you're like, I want them to come with me. They're one of my core peeps. I really want to see them be supported in their own body, in their career, in their alignment to Dharma, which is a lot of what the Awake Living course is about, in their time optimization, and like just really thinking of like, or maybe someone's a family healer and they really want to learn Ayurveda. Like who, or they need to learn Ayurveda. They might not want to, and they might not even know about it, but you're like, I have a sense of, wow, this person could really get a lot more connected to their own healing path and to their family journey. So just write down a few names of people that are in your life that you want to see them thrive, that you want to help them evolve, because you know that if you all end up at better results together, your relationships will be stronger. You'll have a better time together. You'll mutually, again, reinforce the things that are working. So you'll be with people who are life learners, right? You're going to be with people who are life learners and who are life thrivers. And this will change the nature of your relationship over time, that it'll keep getting better and better and better. So who are a few people that you would love to just introduce a friend to enrollment coach? And once you have those names, what you'll do is you'll go to this part of clicking on our form. In the form, it'll bring you right to here. It might look a little different than this one, but you'll introduce a friend form. You put in your name, you put in your friend's name, you put in any reason that you think that they might benefit from a course, and you might not know too, so you can click on not sure. You might know which course you think they're a good fit for, or you might not be sure. It doesn't matter. We just, if you have a sense, we just like to know off the top. And then your email, your friend's email, your phone number, and anything else we should know. And then you're going to hit submit. That process takes a few seconds, and that's all. Now, once that happens, I just want to explain what happens next. So we have that email is going to go to, yep, you guessed it, our enrollment coach with our extra long hat here. Right? It's going to go to our enrollment coach, and right now, and it's going to come in as they're going to see the form, and they're going to have your email address, and they're going to have your friend's email address. And then they're just going to reach out via email and say like, hey, your friend recommended this. Do you guys want to get on the phone together? This is my phone, right? Let's talk. And you might never, and the friend might not need to talk with you there at all. They might just be like, no, I got it from here. Let's just talk with the enrollment coach, right? So you can either do this, what we call it, as a three-way conversation, or you can do this as a two-way conversation between your friend and the coach. So either one is fine with us. And this is something that we'll follow up via email to see how you guys want to do it. And then what we do is we jump on a Zoom call. We know the value of face-to-face meeting, and we get that as a global company, and because we're all over the place, that the best we can do here is using a video conference call, and it's really easy. We use Zoom. And again, we can either do this as a two-way or we can do this as a three-way. And it's very natural. And this is something I really want to emphasize is time and again, what we hear from our Introduce a Friend program is people are like, thank you. So your friend over here, what they will say to you is thank you. Thank you for connecting me with one of the yoga healer coaches. We had a blast. I got really clear on my goals. I'm working on this. I'm watching this video next. It was quite delightful process. So thank you. Thank you for thinking of me, right? Thank you for taking the time to bring me into this loop. Thank you for helping me get to the results that I really want to get to. And that's the nuts and bolts of our Refer a Friend or our Introduce a Friend program. Again, just try it out and see how it works, see how you like it. Now, what happens is if one of your friends actually gets on the bus here, what we do is we pay you some money because this took your time and we want to value that. So we pay you $250. It doesn't matter which course it is, if it's one of our big courses. And if you don't want money, because some people are just like, you know what, I don't want money, that just feels weird, or we'll send you a gift pack. And you can see an example of the gift pack on this page down below. The gift pack itself is worth $250. This really only applies to the United States and Canada because that's where we get, or other places that are serviced by Amazon.com, because that makes it easier for us to do the gift pack. And otherwise, we'll just say like, hey, you pick out your gift pack. We'll send you the money. Go treat yourself. And that's how it works. Every single time you help us get a course member on the bus, you introduce us to a friend who gets on the bus, who becomes a course member. We would love, it makes this to me is like happy money. I love this because this means again that this transference of trust is happening within our community, that you trust us, your friend trusts you, and this transference of trust is happening. But what even more meaningful than that is it means that more of your people are getting to results. And this is what really strengthens community over time. Namaste. Thanks for listening.